just talk? Can we just talk? Talk about before we go.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. It's your girl Nesha here, back in the cup once again. Y'all read the title, so you already know we're doing the review of Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 12, episode 15. If I'm wrong, I'll put it somewhere in the video. But enough of all that. What's going on, y'all? It has been a while since I've done a normal upload on this channel because I've been having too much fun with these live streams, honey. So if you've been missing them, typically after the show airs around like 30 minutes to an hour, we do the unofficial after show of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I also do them for Love and Hip Hop, Love and Hip Hop New York, as well as Miami, y'all. We have a really good time, but I was unable to do it today. I've been tussling and fussing with this doggone computer and trying to make sure that it is recorded right. So if there is any lag, I do apologize, okay? I do apologize in advance. Now, welcome to all of my new subscribers. What up to all of my old subscribers? Y'all know I love having you guys here viewing my videos. Now, before we get started, I do want to know how you guys felt about today's episode. Now, I'll give it on a scale from 1 to 10. I'll go ahead and give it I'll give it a good old, I'll probably give it a 5.5, 6. And that's only because Mark, you know, he was there to say today, honey. He got it to where Nene and Kenya was able to at least hug each other. Now, with Cynthia, y'all, we just gonna have to say a good old prayer for Cynthia, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this review. Now, we started the episode off with Miss Cynthia, and they gave us, a quick rewind from when she went to the party at his house and she met his friends, and 95% of them were women. He only had 2 male friends there, and I already told y'all how I felt about this. I wouldn't get with that, okay? I don't know if I can just allow my husband to have all these women around him. I just don't like it. It don't feel right, okay? Unless they're mutual friends, and that's a little bit different, but she don't know these people. Okay, she only knew probably 1 or 2. She didn't know you had all of these female friends. On top of that, you having this inappropriate discussion in front of your child, all right? And so anyway, they tell us about that so that they can set us up for today's show. And basically they end up having a conversation because she's uncomfortable. But as she's sitting here, she's going to have the nerve to tell him, you know, I'm just reading through the synopsis and I'm wondering, you know, how people will feel about the infidelity piece of it. And I'm thinking, Cynthia, you really in your mind feel some sort of way. It ain't got shit to do with how we feel or how the other ladies feel of the cast. It has everything to do with how you feel. You are not sure if this is somebody that you can trust given his past. He's been married 2 times and cheated on both of them. And then he sat here and had the nerve to tell us that it had nothing to do with them. It was all about him. And I would have did these women the way that you did them, okay? And then he had the nerve to say, well, you know, yeah, I didn't love them women like I've been in love with you. Some stuff like that, okay? And I'm like, Cynthia, you better not fall for that, Cynthia. You better not fall for that. I'll reach through there and snatch that wig off your head if you fall for that, Cynthia. And so then she said, you know, some people, even with having everything that they want in a significant other, they still cheat. And he's like, yeah, I've been there. So that tells me you done cheated on somebody that was able to give you everything that you needed and you still didn't find it. You just want to do that for yourself. And like Cynthia said in this scene, he tried to say, you know how somebody done did something and they're like, girl, you know, you would have done it too, kind of situation. Well, here in this scene, he tells her, you know, I'm sure you've had thoughts to where you wanted to cheat or whatever, or something like that, okay? Something along the lines of that, right? It wasn't verbatim, but y'all follow me, okay? So then she said, no, I don't cheat. Well, you know, I mean, nobody's perfect, okay? So you've probably had a time to where, you know, you've thought, I don't cheat. I don't do that. That's not my thing, okay? See, I don't like people to try to make it seem like it is the norm, like that everybody cheats. It's what they're all doing. No, sweetie, it's not what they're all doing. You just do that, okay? But anyway, talking about this synopsis. Now, he opens us up to his life, where he's been, and where he's at now, and how he could have been in jail had he followed the same path that was laid out for him, given the way his daddy treated his mom. He watched his mom be abused, then she married a stepdad, and the stepdad, something about he was a hitman, and then he hired somebody to kill his wife. Now, I don't know if the wife was Mike's mom, if it was somebody else's child, but he hired somebody to do that. And then we talk about just how Mike had it rough when he came up, and now he's a broadcaster trying to turn it all around. He even talks about his infidelity with the other two marriages. And again, y'all, this is just a synopsis, so this is just giving us an idea of what the entire book is going to be about. Something I think will be an interesting read. But he just real quick, tell us what he got going on in this book. Now, this is the face of somebody that I just don't trust at this moment in time. At first, I was really happy for Cynthia. I thought, yay, Team Cynthia, you know what I mean? She was #thirsty for that #chill. And now that she got it, she trying to cope with the fact that, this man he just might cheat on me, okay? And I just I don't know, y'all. Anyway, now some people were saying she's just boring. She has nothing going on for her storyline. This isn't true. He's probably not even thinking about cheating. Listen, he done it 2 times, okay? So even if this was just a dig for a storyline, it's a little bit too damn real that he would talk about cheating when you done did it 2 times, okay? Even the fact that in one of them, y'all remember on that scene when he was sitting there and talking to all them women who, by the way, if they are your good friends, why in the hell are they talking like this around your child, okay? And anyway, so, he's talking about in that scene how he done cheated on all his previous wives, and the girl got really upset and went upstairs. This is this man, okay? So even if we're just going to pull this as a piece of a storyline to give us something to talk about regarding Cynthia, it's still true. It's still true. Moving on to Baby Brooklyn. Y'all, I love Baby Brooklyn, honey. She tingles my little uterus, honey. Make me want some more chilling. But anyway, she's just so cute. We're here with a swim class, and we got Mark here and Kenya, and then we end up talking about how Kenya says that Nene tried to fight her, and this is why she doesn't want Nene to come to the charity event, nor does she want her to come to the couples event. We found out it really wasn't the couples bowling. That really wasn't for couples. He said he wanted everybody to come because he wanted to get to know everybody before he goes and gets them to come to this charity where he'll dig into their pockets. Okay, let me get to know you, then get some money out of you. All right. So anyway, she's sitting here trying to feed him some bullshit, talking about how she tried to fight me. Kenya, what we not gonna do is act like you was innocent in that situation. You know damn well you was provoking Nene as well as she was you, because y'all can't stand each other and y'all didn't know how to be adults in that situation. That really wasn't even. We were trying to figure out who in the hell was the snake, and you two just could not get it together, honey. But anyway, we not gonna sit here and make it seem like Nene was just this person. Oh, she wouldn't just go and fight on me, and I'm just so innocent. Mark ain't falling for that shit. You saw what his response was. She tried to fight you. Mark, he too smart for that. Moving on to Nene, another person full of bullshit right now in this particular scene, talking to Greg. Can you believe that she came and only stayed there 7 minutes? 7 minutes? Greg, if I was to go over to her event, stay 7 minutes, honey, she would have a baby. So the fact that she can come and disrespect me like that, I put so much hard work into the leopard luncheon, whatever the hell that shit's called. I put so much hard work into it, Greg. I can't believe that she would do that to me. Failing to tell Greg that you were 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours late to your own event that you invited them to with a set time. You want them ladies to be there. Yeah, Eva, she started having some little scares, thinking she was about to have her baby. Okay, she had to leave. Then, who was it that left next? Cynthia. Cynthia had to leave because she was her ride. And then, Kenya was there, Tanya was there, and Candy was there, okay? Portia, Marlo came a little bit later. So you over here sitting around here stressing for what? The fact that she was 7 minutes late? Hell, you was 2 hours late. Okay, so why are you not sitting around here talking about how you was 2 hours late? You did not value that girl's time, which is why she came there and left. Now, had you been there, she probably would have stayed a little bit longer, but you wasn't, so we just gonna move right along. Now she starts talking about this event that everybody was scheduled to or invited to except for her, honey. Why are we sending invites via Instagram or whatever? I don't know. Y'all can pick up the phone, call each other, but this is what we're doing. As you can see here, it says filmed for TV. Thank you. Okay. So anyway, Greg Leaks is tagged. However, Nene is not. Okay. So we're talking about, well, that's kind of messed up, you know, that you would invite me, but not invite this person. But we all know that if Nene wants to go, honey, she's gonna go. So now we're moving over to this right here, y'all. This is kickball, honey. Let me tell you something. When I was younger, back in my school days, I used to play kickball. I had a good time with it. But for some reason, when I got a little bit older, honey, the leg to the eye to the ball, they're not in sync. They don't match up. So I can't play it. So I love to see everybody else play it, okay? I literally have been to 2 parties, one of them in which I was the one that was the host of that party and couldn't even play the own damn game that I done told these people that we gonna play. I done put this together and couldn't even play the damn game. Anyway, so needless to say, I'm a little bit jealous because it looked like they were having a blast, but I could not do it. These ladies are here. Apparently this event was scheduled by Candy and Kenya so that the ladies can all get together, have a good old time, some kumbaya. Kenya ends up winning. Of course, Kenya is very competitive, and Candy is like, why does everything got to be a competition? She says that later when they go to the little bowling alley. But I'm like, girl, some people are just like that naturally. Like, I am a bit of a competitor when it comes to like work and stuff like that. Like, I just like to shine in my stuff. It's not nothing I'm doing to just like shit on somebody, but I like to be better, okay? I like to be the best, okay? So I'm gonna try my hardest to do that. Some people are like that. Other people just go with the flow, okay? That's Candy. Now, as we're sitting here, they decide to do a little hug and rug. What the hell is a hug and rug? I don't know. Any hug, so they're just doing this, right? And then they're ready to let the ladies know, listen, this was just in preparation for this news that we got for y'all. We are going to Athens, Greece, okay? So all the ladies are so excited. Of course, Eva can't come because she's too damn pregnant. But they're like, are all the ladies coming? Well, Nene will be invited. And that's only because Candy is going to be the one to invite her. Y'all know that if it was up to Kenya, Nene ass would not be there. Okay, so anyway, moving on from this scene, now we're at the bowling alley and everybody's standing around. Of course, everybody has been invited except for Greg and Nene, okay? Now, Tanya didn't come, but Tanya was invited. And the reason why Tanya didn't come because her husband wouldn't be able to make it. Well, in this scene, Mark let us know, Kenya, I didn't tell you it was a couples thing. I wanted everybody to come so that way I can get to know them. This will be, what, the second or third time he done threw her ass under the bus, basically saying, girl, you lying to these people. You know damn well I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you that I did not like Nene, and I'm not going to dislike Nene just because you don't like Nene, okay? So he's not loyal, and he will throw your ass under the bus if you ain't tell the story the correct way, okay? Sometimes, I don't know, because sometimes, you know, when you're telling a story, you like to, I don't know, you get a little bit too happy, right? You're not intentionally lying, but some details may be a little distorted. That's my nice, polite way of saying lying, right? So anyway, you know, I'm like that. And my husband, he'll just go with the flow. He's just like, okay, yeah, whatever. Like Portia said, gang, gang. But this guy, he's like, nope, that's not how it went. And I'm going to tell you that's not how it went, okay? I really have a feeling that my oldest son is going to be like that when he gets older. His wife is going to have some shit to deal with. Now, here. So, the bowling, you know, is all done. I think, who won? Maybe it was Kenya won. I can't remember. She won again. And that was when Candy was like, you're just always making stuff a competition, girl. That's something a loser would say. Anyway, so she comes up and they're late again. Now, I'm assuming she's being late this time to prove a point to Kenya, but whatever. We'll go with it. I did not like how Kenya went to hug Greg, but when Nene tried to give her a hug, she sat down. That was shady as hell. Okay, but what you didn't do is cause a scene because you knew Mark was gonna put that ass in its place. Now, we're over here and Greg is like, look, man, I really want to come to your charity event because I like to support. But listen, if my wife is not welcome, I'm not welcome. And that just is what it is. And Mark was like, yeah, I wouldn't expect anything different. Y'all are a unit. Y'all are, that's husband and wife. Why would I try to separate y'all? She did. You didn't. She did. Okay. So anyway, so he's there. He's like, look, Greg's like, look, I don't want any issues, because if she doesn't want my wife to be there, I really don't want to bring her if there's going to be some issues. He's like, no, there's no issue. Key and I are good. We're one. There's no issues here. We both want her there. If you look at how this girl is looking at him like, damn well I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you that. I don't want her here. Okay, just because you want her here don't mean I want her here. I don't want her here, Mark. Tough shit. She's going to be there. These two right here, they so dang messy. They sitting there like, girl, did you see when he called her Ken, honey? Baby, shut up, honey. This is what we need, because she acts like she's an angel whenever he's around. But if only he could see what his wife is like when he is not around, honey. That's when she always acting like she's over the top, boss bitch type shit. Shady beyond shady. Doing the most.com, okay? Hashtag too damn much. But these ladies here talking about, girl, we need to see Ken come around a little bit more, honey. This is Ken. So anyway, they decide to go to the event. He's like, Ken's not going to have an issue with it. So Nene is happy about that. She reaches to hug him, and then she reaches to hug Kenya. Now, Kenya tried to avoid that hug, but it did not work because Nene was a little bit, too forceful with it. She was a little bit too quick. And they hugged. After that, it seemed like Nene wanted to do some little small talk and just kind of say, it's no issues. But Kenya wasn't here for it. She was already pissed because Daddy made her Zaddy. We're going to call him Zaddy, okay? Zaddy made her, reconcile this, and she wasn't ready for it yet, okay? You can see him looking at him at the corner. He just happy as hell. Like, yeah, bitch, I run this. I'm Big Zaddy, and you gonna do what I say, okay? Kenya was uncomfortable as hell. Anyway, y'all, that is pretty much the review. Get into the comments. Let me know what you think about Miss Cynthia and Mike. Do you feel like it's something that she needs to be concerned about regarding his infidelity in the past? Would you get with somebody that has cheated on both his spouses in the past and has the nerve to say that it's because they wasn't, what he needed? Okay, so all of a sudden the third time's supposed to be the charm. Okay, how do you feel about that? What do you feel about Nene and Kenya making up? Now, we do know that was short-lived because last week on Twitter, Nene was talking about how she said some ladies didn't share the show, and I went to look, and one of the ladies in particular was Kenya. So obviously they're not good. It didn't work. I'm just trying to figure out why in the hell is Kenya still holding on to this? Like, just, girl, let it go, okay? Just let it go. Anyway, y'all, like I said, get into the comments, and until next time, y'all, bye.
I'm ready to go. This tea is super hot. I'm about to go. I'm back, 3 feet, no pressure.